Hi guys, it's Mina. Welcome back. Today we're having a little rock concert. I've just finished off my Aphrodite series and had a lot of paint left over in these little cups, and it's been in there at my table, and I keep messing with it and I don't want to dry it up. So I want to use the paint, but some of it's a little older and might have a little bit of lumps in it, but it's still really good paint. So one thing I've been wanting to do for a while, when we moved to this property, there's a little water feature that's really, really beautiful, and it's got a bunch of these rocks in it, and I've been planting my own plants and kind of making it my own, but I've been really wanting to paint some rocks and put them around the water feature. So I figured that's a great use of our leftover paint, so that's what we're going to do today. I have I think 3 more down there, but some good rocks. I'm not entirely sure what kind of rock they are, but there's a lot of it on this property, and it's staying on this property, so I'm actually kind of excited about this. This is going to be fun. I also have here an 11 by 14 canvas with the smaller rock. I'm going to actually pour it on top of that and put the drips on that canvas, so that should be fun too. I don't want to do it with the bigger one because it would go through the canvas. So let's show you my colors real quick. I think I'm going to pour that big one first though, and then I'll show you. Ooh, that's all dirty. So just wipe it off. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Let's see. First of all, I have a couple of cups of a blackish color that's drips from the last couple of pours, or it might be more black. I'm not entirely sure about it. Yeah, see, this one is definitely drips because it's got a lot more metallic and sparkle in it. And I did add Floetrol to some of this to thin it out a little bit. So when I have paint like this, you can either put a plastic bag on top of it, and that keeps it from forming the skin. Or if it does form the skin, something I find pretty easy, you just take your stirry stick and kind of peel the top off so you don't get any of the dried bits in the paint, and then just pour it into a new cup, and then whatever is stuck on the old cup, just get rid of it. So some of this might have a little bit of dried bits of paint, but the rocks don't care. I'm okay. This is a leftover paint pour. Doesn't have to be perfect. These are drips from a previous pour with some gold metallics in there and black. Artist Loft Flow Acrylic Black. Looks like that's what this is. This one is Golden's Permanent Deep Violet. A little bit lighter than I like, but that's because it's got a lot more Floetrol in it to thin it out. So they do have to be thinned out a little bit after they've been sitting for a few days. This one is my copper, Golden's Iridescent Copper. There might be a little bit of that darker one that had the black mixed into it in there with this, but that's okay. It's still very, very shimmery. I have, what is this? Artist Loft Flow Acrylic in gold. And there is also a squirt or two of Golden's High Flow Iridescent gold in here also. So, should be interesting. I have Golden's Prussian Blue, which I have thinned out some more, but still looks thick. Okay. I have Quinacridone Crimson. So these are all the colors I've been using in all the paintings for the Aphrodite series, which I will link over here for you. Anyway, this one is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White with some satin enamels in there, and there might even be some house paint in here. I have 2 cups of this. Like I said, this is all leftovers. This is a silver, part of that Purgari silver mixed with white. It doesn't look very silvery. It looks more gray today, but we'll see. Hopefully it's sparkly. There's one color that I mixed up today. This is Teal from Golden's, just in case we want to do something different. That one still looks thick, even though I've added water. Leaving a mound on a mound on a mound. Slight trace that lasts for a second, then disappears. So, okay. My pouring medium for all of this was Liquitex Gloss Medium and Varnish, and about 1 ounce. So it's 2 ounces of Liquitex Gloss Medium and Varnish, 1 ounce of paint, probably about 1 ounce of water with some of the Golden's colors, and then usually 8 to 10 ounces of Floetrol, but that's if I'm using a 16-ounce cup. So if I was using a small cup like this, a 7-ounce, I'd probably put about 1 ounce of Gloss Medium and Varnish, about ½ ounce of paint, maybe ½ ounce of water, and then probably 3 or 4 or 5 ounces of Floetrol for this size cup. Okay, so what I'm going to do, in order to make these slightly easier to move, I've got a cardboard box that I cut up, and I'm going to put, ooh, that's heavy. That's probably about 15 pounds maybe slightly more. So I'm just gonna pour on top of the cardboard so it's easier to move it around afterwards. I can sort of pick up the cardboard and move that instead. Okay, so this is where it gets fun. I want to use that drippy one as sort of a, I don't know, we're going to use it in this pour. Okay, so I'm just going to do a wandering straight pour around these. I'm going to put some black in first. Then I'm going to put some copper in. Then I'm going to put some of our blue in. Let's put a little white. And some gold. And then some crimson. And let's put some more copper. And some violet. A little more gold, and some blue. Let's try some of this silver color, and a little bit more of our black color. Okay, so let's see what happens. Yeah, I like to play, I like to experiment. I'm not always 100% positive what's going to happen or what the outcome is going to be. I know what I'd like to see, but that doesn't mean that's always going to have what's happening. So usually I do experimentation in there, but thought why not share this with you guys because it's pretty funny. Okay, so here's my rock. It's not super clean, but it's not very dirty. It's been dry for a while, so there's no actual more, well, there's a little bit of dirt on it, but it's okay. Okay, let's do this. I think I want to go this way, kind of across the ridge, and then maybe across. I'll turn the rock. Is this in your way? Better? Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're going to start like over here. Over here. Okay. That's neat. I'm tilting the rock. Okay, I'm gonna go across this way now. That's really cool. All right, let's put some more paint in here. Let's turn this way. Go across here. That's pretty neat. Cool shot of that. Okay. Turn it around this way. Go across this side. I'm not going to worry about the bottom of it underside because that's going to be sitting on other rocks. So we're still on the side now. This is pretty cool. I think it's given me more of an idea of what I want and what I don't want. This one has a lot of color in it. And while it looks neat and it's very interesting, I think I actually want more of a solid color with a lot of metallic bling for what I want to actually put over there. This part is bugging me. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna leave that like that. Let it dry. I don't know. We're gonna work on another one right now though. I'm gonna move this over there. Okay. We got another cardboard. I'm gonna do this one now. Nice flat surfaces. Maybe we should go this way. I think we should go this way. Yeah. Okay, so this one I want to do more blue, a Prussian blue, a nice thick layer. I'm actually going to scrape what's in here out and kind of pour it on there a little bit, and I'm going to rub it on there sort of like a base coat. Let's see what happens. Okay, now we have a blue rock. Okay, this one I want to do actually kind of a ring pour. Put this paint on me. Okay.
Just realized what color Prussian blue is.
What?
Cookie Monster blue.
Cookie Monster blue is a good color. Okay, I'm going to put a little more gold on top. Alright, I want to do a ring pour on this one because it sort of has this peak, and see what happens. Ooh, that's cool. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Let me turn it around so you guys can see it. Look how cool that is. Oh, I love it. Let me go over this side just a bit more. That's really cool. Okay, I like that. Okay, that's awesome. I like that. That's so neat. Isn't that cool? I love it. Okay. Cool, so that one's done. That's cool as hell, isn't it? Okay. Do I dare do it on this canvas? This one's not that heavy, but it's still...
I'm not getting that much drippage though.
Yeah, there is. Alright. I don't want to leave this on there too long because it's gonna it's gonna damage it. Okay, so there's still blue and purple in the bottom. I'm gonna use that. White, teal, add some copper this time. Ooh, the copper and teal together is pretty. Throw some back to teal. Some of that silver. I like chainsaws. I think I'm gonna actually put some copper on this one and rub it around. Okay. So he's covered up. Okay, I think I'm gonna go stripes this way. This one. That's a lot of teal. That's kind of awesome. See, I like that because that copper is really gonna, I think I'm gonna leave that one there. All right, so let me get a little cardboard. Move the rock onto the cardboard. And now we can actually pour the rest of our cup in here. I kind of want to do a flip cup. I haven't done a flip cup in a long time. Let's see. Let's put some more weight in there. Alright, ready? Flip it right there.
Yep.
Okay, wipe my hands off. Oh, that's been really fun. I love that middle one. Okay, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. God help me, I think I'm starting to like the sound of chainsaws.
This one has a duet thing going on.
Yeah, exactly. Dueling chainsaws. That's so pretty in there, can you see?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna tilt this. Okay, Georgie. Okay, there's no silicone in my paint. This is the flip cup technique. Flip it, pop it up, and that's what creates the cells, is that surface tension of the more opaque colors coming to the surface and popping through the translucent colors. So, some really pretty turquoise cells in there. Let's tilt it. That's really pretty in there. Get some of this off. Cool. I like that. It's fun. Okay. So let's see. Do we have enough paint for one more rock? Yeah, we do. Okay. So should we do the big one or the medium one? Maybe the medium one. Let me scrape this real quick. Okay. Alright, let's put that down.
Bigger go home?
Yeah, I don't know if I have that much paint for enough for that one. For what I'd rather do, and I'd rather do something similar to that on this one. So, let's see, let's use our drips that we just scraped up on top as a sort of base coat thing. These are already cool looking. A little too much gray though. Okay, so let's see, what do we have left? We have a lot of black, we have red, we have white, we have copper, we have teal. Okay, let's do a... I like the copper. I'm going to do the copper as the... Okay, we're going to use copper. Put a pretty big layer of copper. Some red in there, some gold, some black, copper, red. Gold. Alright. I think that's going to do it. Alright. I think I want to pour a little bit of black on top of this. Don't worry, it's not all going to stay black. It's just going to... As like a backgroundy color. I have black everywhere. Okay, let's pour this. And I think I'm going to go this way. Starting over here. Here we go. Pretty cool. Okay, that's cool. You want to leave that one there. I like it. So, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a rock concert. I had a good time. It was fun. I enjoyed myself, and I used up a lot of leftover paint that's been driving me nuts and made some really cool things. So, and we got a cool canvas out of it. I could actually take like the drips off of the cardboard, this one especially, and put it on something, but I think this video is getting kind of long, so I will show you these when they are dry, and then when they are dry I'm going to hit them with a coat of spray varnish, just because they are going to be outside in the garden near water and weather and stuff like that, so we want them to be protected. But this was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'll see you when they're dry. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. It came out so cool. She's in. Look at that side. I love that. Just put a coat of spray varnish on it. Look how pretty. That's so cool. It's an amazing copper color. It looks so blingy. This side. Very cool. So that's the 4 rocks. Okay, so here they are. I love how they turned out. They are so blingy and pretty and shiny and sparkly. It's awesome. So this first one over here with the copper and the teal and the purple and a little bit of Prussian blue. I love the way that copper is just blinging and blinging. It's so sparkly and shimmery and shiny. I can't wait to put it in the fountain. It's going to be really beautiful. And then we move over to this big purple and blue one, which I think might be my favorite one. I really, really love. Let me show you the other side. That is so cool. I love those stripes and the natural texture of the rock being kind of craggy, and I don't know, it's just, it's like, I don't know, it just really makes me happy to look at that one. It's very pretty with the purples and the blues and the whites. We move over to the next one. That was the one that I did, first I used my drips as a base coat, and then I poured the rest of my black as a base coat on it, and then we did mostly copper, red, and copper and crimson and the black on that one. And I love how that turned out. That crimson is so dark and luscious and just beautiful, gorgeous color. Really, really pretty. Let's turn that one. You can see, very, very cool. And then the one on the end is sort of our kitchen sink. Everything but the kitchen sink pour. That's literally all the colors plus teal that I used in the whole Aphrodite series. So there's some Prussian blue, there's some crimson in there, there's a lot of copper, there's some gold, there's purple, there's, you know, I added that teal, there's that silver color that we used. Very, very cool. So a lot of color, a lot of sparkle. That's exactly what I want. And now we're going to put them in the fountain and show you. Let's hope I don't break my neck. Woo. I like that in there. The sun hitting it a little bit. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is a little canvas, the 11 by 14, that we used the drips from my cup, and we did a flip cup. Turned out really cute. I love all these little cells floating through the copper. That's just beautiful. Very soft. So I think this one's got to be called Rockstar, obviously. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun with this project, and I definitely want to add some more rocks to my fountain because I think it's really, really fun and really cool. So I hope you guys had fun today. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you want to see more of my stuff, you can check it out on Facebook at Villegas Art, or you can check out my Etsy shop, which I will put this one on Etsy, and I might do some smaller rocks and put those on Etsy too. That might be kind of fun, huh? Let me know if you guys would be interested in some rocks for your garden. So silly. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you for the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.